Hello, fellow cinema lovers, and welcome to Escape Through Movies. Today we have Scream 6 in 4K UHD to review. So I went for the Steelbook because I own 1, 2, and 5 in the Steelbook already, and I didn't want to have one of them not in the Steelbook. And it's pretty cool. I like all the Steelbooks of the Scream movies quite a bit. Let's jump in. I'm really excited for this one because I'm a big fan of the Scream franchise. I feel like the first one is obviously the best by far. I really like Matthew Lillard, so of course. And then I feel like they kind of get a little slow, and they kind of go downhill a little bit. And then you get to 4, and I feel like they start to pick up a little bit, and it starts to get better at 4. And then it gets to 5, and I feel like it's not as good as the original because of Matthew Lillard, but it's still really enjoyable. I like the new characters. I like what they're bringing, and I feel like 6 is just more of that, and it carries it on. And while giving you something new. So I really enjoyed it. I like the characters, except for Mindy. I think Mindy is obnoxious as hell. But other than that, I really like the new characters. I like what they bring. I like their chemistry. I think that it's fun. I really would have liked to see Sydney in this, but I went in knowing that she wasn't in it, so I wasn't blindsided. It's still disappointing, but I mean, there's a chance she gets brought back, so who knows. I also really liked seeing Kirby. It was great having Kirby back, because Kirby is one of my favorites from the other movies. So I was really excited to see Kirby, and it makes me excited to see who they might bring back in the future, in future Scream movies. Maybe Matthew Lillard, hopefully, or Sydney, but who knows what they're gonna do. I really enjoyed it. I thought that the setting was cool. It's different because typically they've been in Woodsboro for the most part. And so having it in New York City was cool because there was different things that they could do in different scenes that we haven't gotten in the other movies. I don't really want to give too much away, but some of the things they do are really cool and a lot of fun and some of the better scenes in the movie. I did guess the ending like 30 or 40 minutes into the movie, but I still really enjoyed it. So, and I've talked to some people that didn't like it, but me and my friend that are big Scream fans, we both really enjoyed it. And most people I've seen have said that they enjoyed it, but I've seen a few people saying they don't. But I think that if you're a big fan of the Scream franchise, that you're really gonna like it. It's new while still having enough of the original content of what you like about Scream to enjoy it, but it still brings something new, the new setting, these new characters that we got in 5. So I really liked it. There's some gory moments, there's some really good brutal kills. Some of the best chase scenes that we've gotten in Scream movies so far happen in this one, in my opinion. So I really liked it. Like I said, the ending, I saw it coming, but overall, still a very enjoyable movie. Now let's jump into the picture quality. I have a hard time here. I don't know how to rate it because there are moments where it looks very, very good. Like with Ghostface's costume, with his mask, the worn one, where it's like, you can see all the details and where it's worn and messed up, and it looks really good. Or in the robes, there's sparkles and it looks really nice and really detailed. And then there's moments on some close-ups where there's good-looking close-ups too, but on those close-ups, it's like, it just looks flat and dull and not good. I don't know why or what happened, because there are close-ups that look very, very good, and it's very well done. And for the most part, the picture quality is well done. But there are those scenes where I was just thinking, this doesn't look good. Like, this doesn't look 4K. But then there's the moments where it's like, okay, this is what 4K is about, and it's great. Some of the blood scenes are a lot of fun. With the knives and stuff, it looks great. Overall, I'd say that it still looks pretty good. Just those couple scenes were just kind of disappointing. Let's talk about audio. The audio is great. It does a very good job. It knows exactly what it needs to do and where everything needs to be, and it does it. There's a scene with a door with Ghostface trying to get in and sitting there pounding on the door, and it's like, it sounds like it's really happening there on my Atmos system, and it's like immersive, and it's great, and it pulls you in, and I really enjoyed it. It's very well done on the audio. I didn't have any complaints. It sounds great. Everything's where it needed to be with all the channels, and I really, really enjoyed it. Overall, I'd say it's still a pretty good transfer. Those couple scenes on the picture quality were disappointing, but if you can look past those, it's still a very enjoyable movie, and there's a lot to like about the 4K. So I recommend picking it up. I really like the Steelbook, and if you have the Steelbooks, I definitely say go for it. But if you're not a Steelbook collector, save yourself a couple bucks and get the regular 4K. Overall, I'd give the story like a 9 or a 9.5 out of 10. Picture quality, I think I got to go 7.5 just because those couple scenes. It's just disappointing. But other than that, without those, it'd be like a 9.5. So, and then audio, I'd give it like a 9. It was very well done. So I highly recommend picking this one up. I have more videos coming later this week. Sisu, Truman Show, and a couple others. So please check those out. I look forward to seeing you guys then. Thank you so much for watching.